Hello. 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 Mama Lisa here. Doing it from our La Bella Vibes warehouse. Hi. How are you? So good to see you today. So good to see you today. I hope you guys are all doing well. Listen, I'm only going to be on here real quick because let me tell you something. My dog, I call him Meat Sandwich. My dog's name is Meat Sandwich, right? He's an English bulldog. Well, it's hot outside today, and so I let him out to use the potty, and guess what? He decided that he didn't want to come back. Now, Meat Sandwich is only a year, and I'm sure he weighs like 75 pounds. Okay, I'm sure he weighs like 65, 75 pounds. I'm almost sure of it. So I couldn't bring the dog in. Okay, I can't pick him up and bring him in. I would have to leash him and bring him in. So I am here, a little tardy, trying to get Meat Sandwich in, little technical difficulties. But guess what? Today is still the day that the Lord has made, and we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. And I don't care, listen, what it looks like. Listen, I don't even look like what. Do you guys look like what you've been through? Let me just say this. If you don't look like what you've been through, give me a 1. If you don't look like what you've been through, I need you to give me a 1 in the chat. Here lately, like they say, the old people used to say in church, like the hell hounds are raging. You know, the hounds from hell are raging, but yet I still trust him. Yeah. It looks like things are coming unglued. Hey, Renee, what's going on? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing your homework. Listen, I miss you, miss all of the things. Listen, so how many of you can say to yourself, honestly, I don't look like what I've been through? I literally do not look like what I've been through. I've gone through the fire. I've gone through the rain. Listen. If I was to do an autobiography, right? Some of you are just like me. It would be Miracle City. They would say, how in the world, Mama Lisa, did you make it? How in the world are you still standing, right? You are literally a miracle. You understand what I'm saying? A teetotal miracle. So with that being said, listen, I want you to put in the chat. You did it. I don't look like what I've been through. Girl, say that again for the people in the back. I definitely don't look like what I've been through. Now, if you guys were to go to La Bella Vibes Nation and join the Facebook group, my Facebook group there, I made a detox water. Yes, I did. And I shared it. And so I'm going to be sharing stuff like that in our La Bella Vibes Nation group, right? But on today, really quick, before you keep swiping, hold the swipe, right? Okay. It is by his grace and mercy. Listen, Renee Jones, listen, our chairman, our emeritus, right? She has said, like, it's his grace and mercy that's brought me through. Lord, girl, I want to get up from this chair and I want to run. I want to run to the glory of the Lord. Listen, did y'all see Snoop Dogg on the reel that says, they asked him, he was receiving an award. And he said, listen, now I wouldn't have said it quite like this, but he said, listen, he said, I want to thank me. He said, I want to thank me for being me. I want to thank me for getting up. I want to thank me for working. And yes, it's God that gives us the strength. But guess what? It's going to take you. It's going to take you to gain clarity in your life. And that's what we're going to talk about. You have a role to play. This stuff behind me, this plant-based cleaner that actually cleans, this will not, listen, it gives aromatherapy. It gives 4 days after you clean your house with it, okay? It cleans everything. When I mean granite countertop, stainless steel, I'm telling you everything. You want to gain some clarity, get some aromatherapy in your life. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. But really quick, I just want to go. Listen, I didn't go live in La Bella Vibes Nation, right? Because I want you to be able to share the video. I want you to share the video. I want you to go ahead and share this news. We're talking about gaining clarity. Who in your life might need to be clear? Might need to be clear. Is there somebody in your life that needs to be a little clear about the things that are going on? Listen, I'm one that I'm trying to gain clarity about what I'm doing next, my next move. Because how many of you would admit that some of the moves that we made have been dumb? You know, I don't like the word, say the word, but listen, it's not been the wisest decisions, right? And some of us are way too grown to be making too many mistakes now, okay? So let's see. 5 steps to improve clarity. Here we go. Number 1, to improve clarity, you need to self-reflect. Self-reflection and mindfulness. You need to sit on your deck, sit on your porch, and I want you to reflect. Sometimes reflection is re. The word reflection has re in it. That means to go back and think about. Thank you, Renee. That means to good morning, Edith. How are you, girl? So good to see you, Edith. I miss you, girl. Listen, and yes, to reflect is to mean to go back. Thank you, TikTok. Give me some stars. Thank you. Hello, Instagram. What's up, Instagram? Mama Lisa here with good coffee, good vibes with Labella Vibes. And your wellness is our why. Okay, so reflection, self-reflection. You want to reflect on self and how you've gotten to where you've gotten. I want you to self-reflect. Reflection, I want you to rewind just a little bit and say, you know what? I know how I got here. Right? And then if you know how you got here, you might not learn how to get out. How many of you have ever been lost in the wilderness? Lord, thank you. How many of you ever been? Listen, one time I went in the woods. I went in the park, right? And the park had trails, right? And matter of fact, it was Pocahontas Park right here in Richmond, Virginia. Me and the late Larry Jones, we went in this Pocahontas Park. We started walking through the trails. Baby, when I tell you we didn't know, we almost was lost in the wilderness. How many of you been lost in the wilderness? You've gone hiking and felt like without a compass, you wouldn't have got out. There are a lot of people that get lost in the wilderness, right? But here's one thing, and my mom always told me this. Love you, Mom. My mom always told me this. She said, if you can remember where you came from, if you can remember how you got here, like if you lose something, you retrace your steps. That's all you have to do. You retrace your steps in order to get out of the situation. You retrace your steps. You self-reflect. You go back and say, how did I get here? How did I get in this situation? Right? Oh, I see now. I let this down. I put this down. I went too far. I took a wrong turn way back there somewhere. Like Erykah Badu says, way back there somewhere. I took a wrong turn. And so when you know that, you can self-reflect. And then mindfulness is now. What am I going to do now about it? That's mindfulness. Okay, number 2, to improve your clarity, you want to identify your values and your priorities. Now, my production team for good coffee, good vibes, one and only Dana Everett, she's sending me a good message. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana Boo. Okay. Identify your values and your priorities. Yes. What is your priorities? Right? You might be somewhere and you're going like, listen, I've gone to have a good time before. And Mama Lisa ain't even gonna lie about it. Listen, I'm gonna have a good time before, and I just wanted to turn up. That's all I want. I just wanted to turn up just a little bit, right? And then you figure out, what am I doing? This is not even who I am. These are not my values. These are not my priorities. My priorities are my core values and my priorities. Look, my home training. The old people used to say, you better act like you know. And when the old people say you better act like you know, what they mean is your clarity. Your clarity. Where is your values? Act like you know. Act like you got some home training. And when you get the home training, normally at home, you gain your values, right? Your parents put your values, some of your values, your core values are developed over time, but the foundation of them actually was developed in your household, be it good or bad, right? And some of us want to say, oh, we had such a terrible childhood, we gained nothing good from it. I hope that's not the case, okay? Number 3, set clear goals and intentions. So, you know what, when you get lost in the woods, okay, you look at the wilderness, and you say, you know what, I got myself here, I'm going to be in here a while. Okay, I got myself, listen, I always know when I make a wrong, after I make the wrong turn, then I know. Sometimes the still small voice is saying, you know what, you shouldn't have befriended that person. That person should not be in your life, right? You shouldn't have trusted that person. That person, or you taking that job, and you know the still small voice told you not to take that job. And the still small voice is telling you to leave it, telling you to leave this toxic crap alone and get thee behind me. Listen. So set clear goals and intentions. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to say, like, okay, by October 1st, this is going to be done. By October 1st, I'm going to be here. And here are the steps that I'm going to take. You're going to write them down. Here's the steps that I am going to take to get out of this situation, to get away from this situation, to get out of the wilderness, right? The lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. If you guys haven't seen that, that's a Disney movie. No, it's Wizard of Oz, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, right? So what you want to do, like listen, the Wizard of Oz, they were going to see the wizard, right? And they learned things along the way. So when you figure out you're in the wilderness, set some goals, set some intentions. Okay, I'm determined that I am going to be a healthier me. Okay, not only physically, but I have got to get there in my mental space, right? And that might mean that I cut off this, I shave this, I prune this, I cut back this. Even a tree, a flowering tree, in order to give forth more blooms, what do you got to do? You got to cut that thing. You got to cut it, because listen, it'll grow so wild if you don't cut it, and it won't bring forth more fruit. Can I tell you something? In your life, God is just doing just that. Let Mama Lisa help you. God is pruning back some things, right? He's saying, I never added that to you. You added that to this equation. But God says, I'm going to help you, because with your undeciding self, I'm going to help you become clearer. Okay. So the higher power in you says, you know what? I'm going to help you. Now I have to cut some things. And guess what? When you go in for surgery, when a surgeon goes in to remove something, it is painful. The aftermath is painful, and you know you're going to cry, and you know it's going to hurt, and you know it's going to sting, but you are going to take that sting right out of it. God says, I'll take that sting right out of it. You did it, but I'm going to show you the way out. That's how good he is. That's how good God is. Hey, Lauren, good morning. Good morning, Lauren. Oh, yes. Candace, girl, you know we on another. So we learning during this journey, okay? We are learning. So we're setting some clear goals and intention. Number 4. Number 4, explore and experiment. Embrace exploration and experiment. Be open to new experiences, perspectives, and possibilities. Step outside of your comfort zone and try different activities. Yeah, I plan on it. I'm going to try some different activities, because the ones that some of us currently have, it ain't working. Some of us currently have some situations, it just ain't working for us, okay? It is time to cut bait, right? And explore some infinite possibilities. There's so many more possibilities out there for us. Listen, it's never over till the breath goes out of your body. It is never over. They say till the fat lady sings. Well, I'll say it's never over till you take your last breath. You still in the game, okay? You can still right your wrongs, right? You can still become more clear about where you are on this journey. You can still add massive value, right? All is not lost. Listen, the clarity is all is not lost, okay? And you can make a difference. And listen, explore and experience, right? New things, right? Be willing, be open to become a better you. You know, I have friends, right, that I can count on to tell Lisa about Lisa, Mama Lisa. Okay, Mama Lisa, you are this, you're that, you're this. Mama, you know, you didn't do that right. You didn't say that right. You said that too harsh. Okay. And I'm like, well, dang, I didn't mean nothing by it. Like, oh, this is me, because how I grew up. Okay. I grew up in the hood. Yeah. Mama Lisa grew up on subsidized housing. Yeah. My mom was a single mom. She did the best she could. We ate good though. Yep. But I was missing some things. So fight is in me. Fight is in me. Fight is in me. It's in my genes. It's in my DNA. My daddy, he ain't gonna mess with you, wouldn't mess with you too long. He would cut you long, deep, and continuously. Yes. And so I am trying to experience and explore a new way, not to ball my fist up when I'm in a situation, right, that I got my own self into. And I'm mad at everybody around me, and I don't like nobody. Okay? And listen, that's my own fault, right? So now it's time for you to explore. It is you brought that person in. You bought that new car. You bought that new house that you know you can't afford. And the reason why you bought it is so you can impress everybody. Instead of buying the 2-bedroom condo, you bought the 3-bedroom house with a yard in the back, downtown, okay? So your friends can come over and ain't nobody coming over no way. And then you're paying the bill and you're stretched financially. So it's time, number 4, to explore and experiment and do something different, right? Okay, number 5. Woo! And I'm done and I'm gone, right? And I ain't gonna mess with y'all no more today, all right? Number 5. Am I too loud? I am. Y'all love Mama Lisa. Love you guys. Let's see. Okay, so listen. Number 5 is take action and make some decisions. Yeah, I had to put some stakes down. I had to say, let's be real. Yes. Lauren, you're not, look, Laura said, now I know Candace Gilliard, my sister, my natural sister, right? My blood sister. Listen, she got some fight in her. And guess what? Laura said she got some fight in her. Okay. And so, yeah, you know how it is when we're trying to gain clarity and somebody keeps messing with us, right? Don't let me come off this whole goal and intention thing to come and talk to you. Don't let me do that. Okay. So listen, we are changing, we're evolving, we're taking massive action, right? And we're making decisions. We're going to take decisive actions towards our goal. We're going to break it down into bite-sized elements. And we're going to say, you know what? Today, just today, not tomorrow, today, all day, I'm going to practice kindness. Because I know I'm in a space, because where I am right now, I know I'm in a space where if I didn't have to deal with people, nobody, I would not. If I would hide out for the next month, I would. Yeah, because of this situation I've gotten my own self in. I'm talking to somebody, right? Let's keep it real, okay? Today, I'm going to embrace kindness, right? When I go to work, these folks on my job, all right, that I was supposed to leave 2 years ago, and I'm still here because I'm chasing paper. They pay me pretty good, right? I'm chasing paper, but I'm so unhappy. And because you're unhappy, so unhappy, you are literally making everybody around you unhappy, right? So give yourself a break, give them a break today. Can we just start there? That's a good goal. I am going to be kind, whether I feel like it or not. I'm going to do it in faith. I am going to smile. You know how we fake it till we make it. You know how you put that Mr. Potato Head smile on and you go, hi, everybody. How you doing, Mama Lisa? Oh, I'm great. Oh, I'm wonderful. Listen, am I lying? I got a lot of things that aren't great. But why would I spend the time to tell somebody when I'm trying to gain clarity? Right. I'm my friends, but if somebody's just walking down the hall at your job and say, how you doing? Oh, well, let me tell you, the light bill due, the rent. the light bill due, the rent need to be paid. They don't care. So you know what I do? Because I know they're really not interested. I go, you know what? Yes, all is well. And like my pastor used to say, all is well. Listen, and he used to smile. And I used to know, right? All isn't well. You all isn't well. All may not be well, but you know what? You speak that thing in faith and you go on about your business because it ain't none of theirs. And you just smile and say, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Having a tough day, but I'm gonna be okay. So if you feel like saying, I'm great, if you feel like that's lying and you know you're not great, I say it's faith. But some people say I can't fake it like that. I gotta keep it real. For all of you who love to keep it real, here it is. I'm not great right now, but I hope to be better in a few. Whether it's going to be a day, whether it's going to be an hour, I'm waiting on my change to come. And they'll say, well, you have a nice day. I'm waiting on my change. That will let the people in the back know I need prayer. Y'all pray for me. I need prayer. So anyway, Mama Lisa here with good coffee, good vibes. I hope, listen, I pray for you today. I pray that your day goes well. No matter what the situation, what the circumstances, how people may even view you in your wilderness spot, how you're sitting on your porch trying to gain clarity, having a cup of coffee outside, drinking your detox water, detoxifying your body, detoxifying your mind, and most of all, you're detoxing yourself from toxic people. Yeah. And can I tell you something? For those of you, God is putting people in our lives to perfect us. Who is this? What have I just said? Lord have mercy. Laura, I'm getting off the God. This is for somebody. It's for me too. But it's for you too. So one of you guys out there, two of you guys, it's for me too though. Listen, God will put people, okay, in your life, right? To perfect you. You thought you had it all together. You thought that you wasn't going to cuss no more. You thought that you could do this job. You thought you could deal with these people. You thought that this boss of yours, you could win and they would see how great you are. And it hasn't happened yet. But I'm telling you right now, this thing is going to make you a giant, right? In clarity. You're going to be clearer than you ever have because this thing, this demonic situation has come, right? When God says, listen, when he said, oh my God, when he has said that all things work together for your good, that's a scripture I didn't understand. And I'm in my mid-50s, y'all. I used to look at situations and say, God, you mean this? This is working together for my good? God, you mean this situation, this horrifying situation that I'm in, is working together for my good? Really? Really? And guess what? I've been here long enough to figure out, after I look back, reflection, remember, was number one, the gaining clarity. When I look back over my life and I think things over, God was good. I am so much better now. I am so much better after the trial, Tondalia, Tondi. I am so much better after they did that thing to me, that wicked thing. When they thought Joseph, oh my God, I got to go. I can't preach on here. Listen, Joseph had to get clear. Joseph in the Bible, y'all. Y'all go look in your Bible to see the Joseph story, right? How his brothers put him in the pit. They turned on him. His own brothers turned on him. His family. Some of us got family members that are turning on us. And these are the signs of the times. Some of you have said about your parents, my parents are toxic. I don't want nothing else to do with them. Some of us have turned on people. Like Joseph's brothers were so jealous. They turned on him. They put him in a pit. He went to jail. This woman said he raped her, and he didn't. Some people have gotten a bad rap for no reason. But when it was all said and done, oh my God, the clarity about how this life works. When life starts lifing and people are dying around you, you can't figure out what is going on here. There's a meaning behind the story. There's a meaning behind your story. Listen, tomorrow's going to be better, right? Tomorrow you will have more clarity. Sometimes the longer you live, the more you don't understand. And guess what you have to do then? You have to trust God. I trust God above everything. Through my mistakes, through the things that I allow in my life, I still trust him. I got to go. Okay, so the scripture for the day, I always give you a scripture. 2 Timothy 1:7. Let me leave you with this promise. For God has not given us a spirit of fear. God has not given. Fear does not come from God. Fear is an evil force. Natural fear is different. I'm talking about the terrifying fear. He hasn't given us that sort of fear. He's given us power and love and a sound mind. God has given us a power to love individuals that's not even lovable, a mind to overcome. And listen, he hasn't given any fear with it. Anything that's connected to fear is not of God. Love you. I want you to have a blessed day. And as I say after every broadcast, let's do it. Bye. Bye, TikTok. Love you guys. Thank you for showing. Thank you for hanging for those of you who did. Okay. Bye, Facebook. YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Listen, YouTube. Listen, subscribe to our YouTube channel, y'all, and make comments on there, okay? And don't forget to share the video. That's the only way that this word can even get out, if you share. Love you guys. Bye.